Welcome back. It's time for us to start episode 5. Rise from the ashes. Like a phoenix. Ooh, this is a very interesting style going on here. Much more animated than previous ones. Okay. That's clearly a 3D model. What the? Oh! What's going on here? Who are you? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Or Maya, whatever. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Let go? February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Skye. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Alright, let's have a word with you then. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Only 16. I'm set to be formally assigned to forensic in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position, then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. The case? So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow. My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. Scissors maybe, but not a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? Scientific investigator? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. I do as well. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Relation to Mia? My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. So I noticed you need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Guess not. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Right, so that's the end of that questioning, so I'm assuming... Detention Center. February 22nd, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. What did you not want to raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Okay. Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Right. Hey, how did you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Great. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Nope, no clue who they're like at all. There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. Alright, so let's talk then. The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Oh, wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15. It's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The blood was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Oh, that's just great. We haven't accepted this case yet, so hold off. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Where's a detective Gumshoe? A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. This better not be Gumshoe. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does that mean? Well, it means the police department would consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Lana. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do their job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. So it's exactly what I was thinking, right? Well done. Still, I'm a little surprised. I think you'd recognize this district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? This. I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different from when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana. Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Oh, crap. Lana has confessed the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. There's a lot that doesn't fit because we haven't actually investigated anything yet, so... It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. Is it just that it's a dream and you're fast asleep? And I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Alright then, so we got anything with talk here? Nope. Okay, let's go over then. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground car park. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Only that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. No, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Oh, you actually mentioned that now. Trying to not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Who are you? What do we have here? Looks like a bambino got loose from the ranch, and it's up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, bambino. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of, yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Indeed, examine, right, so clearly this down here, straight away. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. Don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Alright then, foldable wallet. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. And I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in details, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. Oh, by the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. Okay. Now what? What? You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Ah, so I'm assuming this is something that's probably added later to the game, because this is something I would have liked to have done in previous trials. Now let's start examining from every angle. Okay. It was actually a 3D model as well. Okay, cool. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of the A button. I was trying to. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 584-2189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Suppose. I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Okay then, I suppose. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Guess got to be on my toes from now on. See, this makes more sense to me now, actually. It's alright. No clues here. Look, a door! That must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. What? How? Wait, what? What? Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? Oh, there's quite a difference. In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems to be so horribly familiar somehow. Indeed it does. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Or maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose? The theory of relativity. What? Got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Mr. Relativity. Are you sure that was his name? Oh dear, German. Let's see here. Yeah, what's that? This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Tap. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Indeed. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do some stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. You pretty much are. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears! Maybe it's this... due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say? See? You can hear just fine. Phone's broken. Dear, oh dear. Right, so... Anywhere else? Is there nowhere else at all? Maybe the button... Just trying to think, like, we absolutely sure we're done here. That's the thing. Now, look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. How do you get cafe from that? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Okay, so let's slide. Oh, hello. So there's a phone down here. No time to waste, let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you've got an intention of going home quietly. No intention. Stop doing that with your beard, it's terrible. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best moseying along now, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Victuals? Alright then. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find yourself a crevasse you like. Savas? Something else. Anyway, prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? When, for that matter? Note to self. Look up victuals, saloon, cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Maybe. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Were you two all set? Us? Who are you? Why do you have jelly donuts as a hat? Very strange. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Yeah? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Are you gonna be called Polly? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way to do business. Very strange. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even in my days as the cough-up queen are over. What? Cough-up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me. You're a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough-up queen, tell us what happened. Name is Angel. So, don't you go forgetting it. So it's not Holly. Oh, before you know it, I'll have you whimper at my heels. Yes, ma'am. You're right, she means it. Alright, so let's talk to you then. The case! Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. What are you on about? Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me or at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What you witnessed? So exactly was it you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. The knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Angel! Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Okay. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Oh, the cafe. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? Yes, the cafe. The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Okay. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Oh, alright then. Prosecutor's office? Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Smell? Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Clams. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be the sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, so, I'm assuming what we've got to do now is probably go off to the prosecutor's office. So, what we're going to actually do is end this part here. In the next part, we will go off to the prosecutor's office. So we shall see you then. Ta-ta, for now.